Поехали. Дистанция. Блиндаж налево. Своя. Чисто. Хорош. Давай, давай. Русские, вы здесь? Гранат. Нет, пока не трожь! Ноги! Быстро сюда! Быстрее! Быстро! Сюда, быстро! Сука! Бегом! Быстро, сука, сюда, блиндаж! Бегом! 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 Еще что есть в карманах? Рацию сюда! Сколько вас? Сколько вас? Карманов темно. В укрытие! Давай. Я подпишу.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky addressed an EU Parliament session on Tuesday to mark 1,000 days of the full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Zelensky was welcomed with a standing ovation by the lawmakers in Brussels, many of them wearing EU-Ukraine shirts. Speaking via video call from Kiev, Zelensky told EU lawmakers that we must not fear doing even more now to try and end the conflict. Putin is focused on winning this war. He will not stop on his own. The more time he has, the worse the conditions become, he said. It's clear without certain key factors, Russia will lack real motivation to engage in meaningful negotiations, Zelensky added. European Parliament President Roberta Metsola led the special plenary session marking 1,000 days of terror, suffering and unimaginable loss. 1,000 days of courage, resilience and unbreakable spirits. Metsola added that Ukrainians have shown the world what true bravery looks like. You have stood up, refusing to break. Your people are an inspiration to all who value freedom around the world.
Now it is an honor to welcome the President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, joining us live.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Together we have accomplished much, but we must not fear doing even more. Now, Putin has brought 11,000 North Korean troops to Ukraine's borders. This contingent may grow to 100,000. While some European leaders think about, some elections or something like this at Ukraine's expense, Putin is focused on winning this war. He will not stop on his own. The more time he has, the worse the conditions become. Every today is the best moment to push Russia harder, and it's clear without certain key factors, Russia will lack real motivation to engage in meaningful negotiations. Disrupt its military logistics without destroying Russian air bases without its lost capabilities to produce missiles.
Now, 1,000 days of terror, suffering and unimaginable loss. 1,000 days of courage, resilience and unbreakable spirit. For 1,000 days, the people of Ukraine and you, President Zelensky, have shown the world what true bravery looks like. You have stood up, refusing to break. Your people are an inspiration to all who value freedom around the world. And for 1,000 days, this European Parliament has stood shoulder to shoulder with the people of Ukraine and their representatives in the Verkhovna Rada, united and unwavering. And we will continue to stand with Ukraine today, tomorrow and every day for as long as it takes. Thank you very much, President Zelensky. Now
The Israeli military released video on Tuesday in which it claimed to show Israeli soldiers conducting operations in southern Lebanon. The military said its troops found a weapons depot, including ammunition, firearms, explosives, and an observation post in the courtyard of a school in a village. In a press release, they said that, during searches in the area, the troops located and dismantled an underground terrorist infrastructure, dozens of meters long, where hundreds of weapons, ammunition, cannons, RPGs, and more were located and confiscated. A U.S. envoy has arrived in Beirut to meet with Lebanese officials about a possible ceasefire in the Israel-Hezbollah war. Amos Hochstein, a senior advisor to United States President Joe Biden, arrived Tuesday, a day after Hezbollah reportedly gave a positive response to a U.S. draft proposal to end the war, which has been ongoing for more than 13 months. The U.S. has been working on a proposal to end hostilities that would remove Israeli ground forces from Lebanon and push Hezbollah forces away from the Israeli border. More Lebanese troops and UN peacekeepers would be sent to the buffer zone in southern Lebanon as part of the deal. Hezbollah began firing rockets into northern Israel the day after the October 7 Hamas attack in what it said was solidarity with the Palestinians and Hamas, a fellow Iran-backed militant group. Israel launched retaliatory airstrikes, and all-out war erupted in September.